Disney World in Orlando, Florida is an incredible place to visit, whether you're with your family, friends, or with your loved one. It's an adventure for everybody. In this episode, we will go into Magic Kingdom and share with you the park for dreams and imagination, Fantasyland, here on Travel Tricks. Before I get started, thank you for watching this video, and I would really appreciate it for you to subscribe to my channel, as I'm always sharing tricks to help you make your next vacation the best one yet. Fantasyland is an incredible park for all ages, and when you are in this park, there is a lot going on. You could split Fantasyland into 3 separate parts. There's the nostalgic Fantasyland, which can be found in the center to the western side of the park. Here is where you would find Cinderella's Castle, Peter Pan, and It's a Small World. The second part is what you would consider to be New Fantasyland. This part of the park you would find Seven Dwarfs Train and Under the Sea. And on the eastern side you would find the third part, which you could call Little Fantasyland, with attractions like Dumbo and Barnstormer. The focus is made for younger kids. Fantasyland is a classic Disney experience with the old and the new together. This park is an amazing experience. I'll go over a number of rides, share some places to grab a bite, and where you can go to find a souvenir to take home. We start with the classic Prince Charming Regal Carousel. Each horse on this ride is uniquely original by design, and this is a ride for all ages. Another ride that is for all ages is It's a Small World. This is one of a couple rides that is what Disney is all about. This is a very popular ride, so be prepared to see long lineups. It can at times though be not so busy, so best keep checking out the lines to find out the best time for you to try this attraction. On this ride, you will sit on a boat, and with the song It's a Small World, you will travel across the globe and watch children puppets perform an amazing show of appreciation of all the cultures around the world. It's a fun experience, and don't be surprised if the song stays in your head for days. Next is the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. On this ride, you join Winnie the Pooh and his friends through the 100-acre wood. During your trip, you get to experience a dream sequence and even get caught in a rainstorm. Waiting in the queue has some fun experiences as you wait in line, such as the interactive honey display. Generally, it's a fun experience for all kids. Younger ones may find the dream sequence and the lightning flashes a bit scary. This next ride comes from the Mad Hatter Party scene in Alice in Wonderland. You jump in a teacup and spin. You can turn your cup with the center wheel if you like to go around and around. If you have issues with motion sickness as a child or adult, this ride most likely is not for you. On Peter Pan's flight, you join Peter, Tinkerbell, and fly through some of the most popular moments of Disney's Peter Pan. You will be there when Peter meets the kids and they fly from London to Neverland and watch the battle with Captain Hook. It's not a very scary ride for kids, but it does have some dark parts that may bother some. It's not really a ride, but I have to mention Cinderella Castle. It's the entrance to Fantasyland. There are shows that happen on stage several times in the day, and the nightly fireworks. You can also check out the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique and Cinderella Royal Table in the castle. Speaking of Cinderella Royal Table, you can get reservations well in advance if you want to dine here. You dine with Disney's princesses. The rotation usually includes Princess Aurora, Ariel, Jasmine, and Snow White. For the adults, they do serve wine and a couple of different beers for lunch and dinner. If you like roller coasters, there's Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. You ride through the enchanted forest and the mine that the Seven Dwarfs work in. It's a popular ride. The cart you're in wobbles on the tracks, but compared to other roller coasters, it's pretty kid-friendly, as there is no large drops or inverted loops. But your child may find issues with the tight turns at high speed, and the tilting car sensation could make them a bit scared. Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid is a ride that takes you through the story of Ariel above and under the sea from beginning to end. On the ride, you listen to some music and kids will love it. There are some dark scenes and simulated lightning that may scare kids, but since most children recognize the characters on the ride, it's usually not an issue. Then there is Dumbo, the flying elephant. On the ride, you pretty much spin into the sky, sitting on Dumbo's back. The ride itself is made for a younger child. The attraction has a pretty cool queue line, cause they use a pager system to hold your spot in line while you and your children can look and enjoy interactive distractions. They also have an area where toddlers can enjoy themselves and play. If your child has issues on spinning rides and are scared of heights, this ride may not be for them. The ride itself spins slowly, and you can control how high you want Dumbo to fly, but it's all up to the child in the end if this ride is for them. Another roller coaster is the Barnstormer. Here you take a ride on Goofy's stunt biplane on a very kid-friendly roller coaster. It's a great ride to introduce young children to being on a roller coaster. There are a few small drops and some turns on this ride that aren't very fast or scary. But the cars are small, so if you're a larger adult, you may have a problem fitting into this one. And last, the Walt Disney World Railroad. You can hop aboard one of 4 1920-era steam engine trains, and you can go on a 1.5-mile trip around Magic Kingdom. There are 2 other train stations, one in Frontierland and one in Main Street, USA. Trains arrive at the station every 5 to 10 minutes. It's a great way to get around the park and save your feet because you will be walking a lot here. Special mentions if you enjoy 3D movies, come to Mickey's PhilharMagic and join Mickey, Donald, and friends for an adventure show. Moves at a fast pace and will affect all your senses. And just walking around, you may come across some familiar characters from Disney, such as Winnie the Pooh. Fantasyland is very family friendly. You'll see a number of spots to park your strollers. There's restrooms, and a number of fountains in the park to drink from or fill your water bottle, and plenty of seating for everyone, as a lot of places to get a treat from have no indoor seating or outdoor. Speaking of treats, if you get hungry, there are a number of spots to pick from, such as Pinocchio Village Haus. This is an indoor restaurant, so remember to get a reservation. It's designed to feel like it's an Italian village, and a menu kids love, from cheese pizza to chicken strips. If you visit, you gotta try the blue raspberry slushie. Or Prince Eric's Village Market, a food court stand. There is no indoor option. If you want to snack, it is a choice for you. There's Gaston's Tavern. It's a pretty small restaurant, so not a place to sit down and eat. You can pick up healthy and unhealthy treats here. The cinnamon rolls are really good. And then there's the Friar's Nook. It's a quick service location with a pretty limited menu. It's not indoors and there's no seating. It's food to go, like tater tots, basic food here. Or Storybook Treats. Here it's all sweets, like ice cream, sundaes, and floats, or soft served ice cream. No place to sit here either. Another snack location is Cheshire Cafe, which is tied to Alice in Wonderland. The menu is simple. They serve 3 snacks, and you have to try the Cheshire Cattail. It's so good. If you're looking to take home a souvenir or gifts from Fantasyland, there are a couple places to check out, such as Big Top Souvenirs. Coming here, it's a circus-like atmosphere. It gives the imagery and likeness to the film Dumbo, as this gift shop is situated beside the Dumbo ride. Inside, there is a number of gifts from various Disney films, from newer characters to the classic ones. You'll find some toys like the remote control Roadster, and like any circus, you'll see some treats like cotton candy, bags of candy, popcorn, and nice-sized lollipops for the kids or adults. Another plus inside here is being indoors and escaping from the hot sun outside. And there is Sir Mickey's. This is a small souvenir store, and it's a theme from Mickey and the Beanstalk. You'll find gifts from stuffies to action figures, lots of toys. If you love Winnie the Pooh, by the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, you'll find 100 Acre Goods. This gift shop is all about these characters. Lots of stuffies, along with clothing and other accessories. If you love Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, and Tigger, this is a gift shop for you. Along with gifts, you can get candy in bags. I've tried the sour balls. On the sour scale, I give it maybe a 3 out of 10. There's Fantasy Fair. Inside you'll find a number of clothes to choose from. There's also a very large selection of t-shirts. Don't forget the Mickey ears and stuffies. It's a fun place, lots to browse through. If your kids want to dress up like princesses or a brave knight, then there's the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. It can be a bit pricey. It's ideally for kids ages 3 to 10 years old, but they do take kids up to 12. Fantasyland has so much going on. It's a very busy park, and rightfully so. There's lots to do here, and I hope this to-the-point rundown helps you in your upcoming visit to Disney World. Thank you for watching this video. I will be adding more Disney Park content weekly to run down the parks in Magic Kingdom and other Disney parks within Disney World, and I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, Travel Tricks, as I'm always sharing tricks to help you make your next vacation the best one yet. Thank you.